Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to understanding the tech that's reshaping our world.
Great to be here.
Today, we're taking a really fascinating plunge into how artificial intelligence is making a big difference in accessibility for people with disabilities.
Yeah, it's quite remarkable.
We've gathered some, compelling information showing how AI is genuinely breaking down barriers, creating more inclusive digital and physical spaces.
It really is an exciting time. We're seeing these core AI technologies, things like machine learning, computer vision, NLP, natural language processing. They're moving past just theory.
Right.
And actually delivering real benefits, automating things, personalizing solutions in ways we just couldn't imagine even a few years back.
Okay, so let's maybe break that down a bit for everyone listening.
Sure.
These core technologies, machine learning, computer vision, NLP, how are they actually driving this accessibility shift? What's the fundamental idea?
Well, at its heart, it's about getting computers to do tasks that usually need human intelligence. So in accessibility, that means automating support, tailoring it to individual needs, but on a massive scale that just wasn't possible before.
Right.
Think of machine learning as the engine. It lets these systems learn from data, get better over time.
Mm-hmm.
Computer vision gives AI the ability to see, to interpret visual stuff, which is obviously critical for visual impairments.
Obviously, yeah.
And NLP, natural language processing, that lets AI understand and generate human language. Super important for tools helping folks with hearing or cognitive differences.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's get into some real examples then. Our sources really showed how AI impacts different impairments. Maybe start with visual impairments. How's computer vision changing things?
Computer vision is a huge one here. It lets AI analyze visual content, could be a photo online, could be a real-world scene from a camera, and pull out useful info.
Oh.
A really key application is automatically generating descriptive alt text for images online.
Ah, right. So instead of just image.
Exactly. Instead of just image, the AI can actually describe what's in the picture, like a dog chasing a ball in a park.
Wow.
That level of detail completely transforms the online experience for someone who can't see it. It goes beyond just knowing something's there to actually understanding it.
That's a big leap.
Yeah, and it can also spot specific objects in pictures, even read text that's part of the image itself.
Right. Moving from just knowing an image exists to understanding its content. That's powerful. What about real-time help? There were some interesting tools mentioned.
Yes, the real-time visual assistance tools are incredibly powerful. Microsoft's Seeing AI is a great example.
I've heard of that one.
It uses your phone's camera to just describe your surroundings. Think about that someone who's blind can walk into a room and get a near real-time sense of what's there.
Amazing. Something that used to rely entirely on another person.
Precisely. And it can also read text out loud, even whole documents, recognize faces, identify money.
Currency, too.
Yeah. And another really interesting one is Be My Eyes AI. It's clever. It combines the AI visual recognition with a network of actual human volunteers.
Oh, interesting. How does that work?
Well, for simpler things, the AI gives you a quick answer. What color is this shirt? Boom, AI tells you.
Got it.
But for more complex stuff where you might need context or, a bit of nuance, it connects you with a sighted volunteer through video call.
That's a really smart hybrid approach. Fast AI for the quick stuff, human backup for complexity.
Exactly. Best of both worlds, really. Speed and that irreplaceable human understanding.
And what about wearables? Like glasses.
Right. Wearable AI, like Envision glasses, take it a step further. These are smart glasses with the AI built right in.
Okay.
So using voice commands, someone with a visual impairment can ask the glasses to identify objects, read text right in front of them.
All hands-free.
All hands-free, getting audio feedback. It offers this new level of independence, really seamless interaction with the world around them.
Yeah, I could see that. Navigating a supermarket, identifying products just by looking. That's a huge boost in autonomy.
Definitely.
Okay, let's shift gears. Hearing impairments. Our sources pointed to big strides in real-time captioning because of AI. How's it making a difference there?
AI is making real-time captions much more accurate, much more accessible, and just widely available. Tools like a live caption viewer, they're specifically designed for high-quality live captions for meetings, events, streaming the text to different devices almost instantly.
How does it do that so fast?
It relies on really sophisticated speech recognition and that NLP we mentioned to transcribe speech pretty much as it happens.
Impressive.
And we're seeing this tech built right into platforms we use every day, like Zoom and Microsoft Teams. Captioning is becoming a standard feature.
Which is huge for inclusive communication online.
Absolutely. But what about, when we're in the same room, face to face?
Good question. Is there help there too?
There is. Dedicated apps like Ava and Google's Live Transcribe. They use your phone's mic to transcribe conversations happening around you, showing the text on screen in real time.
So like having subtitles for real life.
Pretty much, yeah. And Ava even has features like speaker identification.
Oh, that's useful in groups.
Incredibly helpful. So you can follow who's saying what in a busy conversation. AI is breaking down barriers online, but also helping bridge that gap in person.
And I think I read something about AI being built into hearing aids themselves.
Yes, AI-enabled hearing aids are a major step forward. They use algorithms to constantly analyze the sounds around you,
Okay.
adjust volume levels automatically, figure out the difference between speech and just background noise, and prioritize making speech clearer.
So it's like a smart filter that adapts on the fly.
Exactly. It adapts to different situations, a quiet room, a noisy restaurant, making it easier to focus on conversations without the user having to constantly fiddle with settings.
That sounds incredibly helpful. Really reduces the kind of mental load of trying to hear in difficult environments.
It does.
Okay, now let's turn to cognitive disabilities. How is AI providing support in this area?
AI offers several really key supports here. Natural language processing, NLP, is, again, very impactful, especially for simplifying complex information.
How so?
AI tools can take difficult text, rephrase concepts using simpler words, and even generate easy-to-read versions of content.
Ah, like readeasy.ai, was that mentioned?
Yes, read easy. AI is a specific example focused on this kind of text simplification. It's like having a translator, almost.
Right, taking something dense like an academic paper and putting it in plain English so more people can get the main ideas.
Precisely. Making information accessible, not just available.
That's a great way to put it. What other ways does AI help here?
Well, there are AI-driven personalized learning platforms. These are significant too.
Personalized learning.
Yeah, these platforms adapt how content is presented, maybe even the types of tests used, all based on an individual's learning style and specific needs. The AI learns from how you interact with it.
So it gets better at teaching you specifically over time.
Exactly. Tailored and more effective learning. And then there are AI tools for organization and task management.
Like executive function support.
That's a great term for it, yes. Supporting executive functioning. Chatbots like ChatGPT or more specialized tools like Goblin Tools can help break down big tasks into smaller, manageable steps.
Okay.
They can create personalized schedules, manage to-do lists, all things that can be really beneficial for someone who finds those planning and organizing skills challenging.
It really is like having a personalized assistant for both learning and just managing daily life, adapting in a really meaningful way.
It is.
Now, websites. They're so fundamental. How is AI helping make them more accessible?
AI is making really big strides in web accessibility. For one, there are automated compliance monitoring tools. Think equally AI.
Compliance monitoring.
Yeah, they use algorithms to constantly check a website against accessibility standards like WCAG or ADA guidelines.
So it's not just a one-off check.
Exactly. It helps website owners find and fix issues proactively, continuously. It's about ongoing accessibility health, not just a single checkup.
Like having an accessibility watchdog running all the time.
Pretty much. And then you have AI-powered widgets. Userway is an example here.
Widgets, how do they work?
You integrate them into a website, and they offer users automatic enhancements. Things like adjusting screen reader compatibility, changing color contrast, increasing font sizes, often with just a click.
Ah, so it empowers the user to customize their experience.
Exactly. And finally, there are analytical tools like SilkTide. These use AI to scan sites for accessibility problems and generate detailed reports. They give developers actionable insights to build more inclusive sites from the ground up.
So AI is helping on the back end with compliance and development, and on the front end, letting users tweak things. That seems pretty comprehensive.
It's attacking the problem from multiple angles, yeah.
Now, our sources also touch briefly on AI in physical environments. Moving beyond screens, what are some early examples there?
Yeah, while most of the focus is still digital, AI is starting to make moves into physical accessibility. AI-driven computer vision, again,
Right.
can help improve spatial awareness for visually impaired individuals, helping them navigate physical
Yeah.
spaces.
Okay. Like indoor navigation.
Potentially, yeah. And we're seeing development in AI-powered navigation and mobility aids. These could map out accessible routes, detect obstacles in real time.
Was Lidsonic V2.0 mentioned?
It was mentioned as one example, yeah, aiming for better environmental awareness. The material didn't go super deep on it, but the trend is clear. AI is increasingly trying to bridge that gap between online and offline accessibility.
Creating more seamless experiences across both worlds.
That seems to be the goal.
It's really clear that AI holds just immense promise here, creating a much more accessible, more inclusive world. It's quite remarkable seeing these things move from labs to, actual real-world tools making a difference.
Absolutely, and the pace of advancement is just incredible. We can only expect more innovative, more impactful solutions to keep emerging.
It's definitely a space we need to keep watching. Now, obviously, it's not all perfect. There must be challenges, right? Limitations.
Oh, absolutely. It's crucial we talk about those too. One major concern is potential bias in the AI algorithms.
Bias. How so?
Well, AI learns from data. If the training data reflects existing societal biases or if it underrepresents people with disabilities, the AI can end up generating biased or even ableist content,
Yeah.
or it might simply not work as well for certain groups.
Right. Garbage in, garbage out, essentially.
To some extent, yes. And then there's accuracy and reliability. AI-generated captions or image descriptions, they're not always perfect.
Mhm.
They can make mistakes, miss nuances. So relying on them entirely without any human oversight can sometimes be problematic. There often needs to be a human in the loop for quality control or complex situations.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What else?
Privacy and security are big ones too. These tools often process very personal, sensitive data, think health information, location data from navigation aids, recordings of conversations for transcription.
Yeah, that requires really strong safeguards.
Definitely. Robust privacy protocols and security measures are non-negotiable. Then you have the technical challenges integrating these AI tools smoothly with existing systems people already use, and the digital divide.
Access.
Exactly. Not everyone has equal access to the necessary technology, the internet connectivity, or even the digital literacy skills needed to benefit from these advanced tools. We need to ensure these solutions don't inadvertently widen existing inequalities.
That's a really important point. So bias, accuracy, privacy, implementation, access, and the need for human oversight running through it all.
Yes, human oversight and strong ethical considerations are absolutely crucial as we develop and deploy these technologies. We need to be mindful of the potential pitfalls.
So looking ahead then, despite these challenges, what does the future hold? What can we realistically expect?
Well, I think we'll see much greater integration. Instead of lots of separate tools, we'll likely see more unified platforms combining multiple AI technologies, vision, language learning into one seamless assistance package.
A kind of all-in-one accessibility hub.
Sort of, yeah. And definitely expanded applications beyond just digital stuff, really pushing into physical environments, more sophisticated voice control for homes, better spatial awareness tools.
Right, bridging that online-offline gap we mentioned.
Exactly, and increased personalization. AI tools will get much better at learning an individual user's specific needs and preferences over time, tailoring the assistance automatically.
So the longer you use it, the better it gets at helping you.
That's the idea. Aiming for solutions that feel completely seamless and integrated into a person's life, whether they're online or navigating the physical world.
It's definitely a space to watch closely. So for you tuning in, we really hope this deep dive has given you a clearer picture of the transformative power AI is bringing to accessibility.
It's moving incredibly fast.
It really is. And if you're keen to explore more about this fascinating world of artificial intelligence, definitely subscribe to the Before AGI podcast for more deep dives like this one.
And for more hands-on tutorials, practical insights into AI, you should check out Ian Ochieng AI's YouTube channel. That's Ian Ochieng AI.
Absolutely. It leaves us with a thought, doesn't it? What truly new possibilities will emerge as AI keeps learning, keeps adapting to the incredibly diverse needs of individuals with disabilities?
And crucially, how do we make sure these advancements are fair, equitable, and developed ethically?
Exactly. Big questions for the exciting journey ahead. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.